What's going on, y'all? Machiavelli Mills TV. Y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. So I think now is a good time for me to talk about another type of comedy that I don't like, considering that I was talking about me not liking slapstick or physical comedy as much as an adult, right? And I want to talk about this individual. And I'm going to always preface my statements by I appreciate the brother for what he does, for hiring a lot of black folks to be talent on his shows. This person I'm talking about is Tyler Perry. He puts a lot of actors in position, puts them on shows, and puts them in position to make money and get their face out there to for them to be able to see their dreams come true. He puts a lot of young, not even just young, black people in general, he puts them in position. But I'm gonna say this, man. A lot of Tyler Perry's shows contain a lot of lowbrow humor. And I believe that's why he thinks that he can be the writer on all of his shows and it can still do well. Because he's thinking in his head, he's used to catering to an audience that really likes lowbrow humor. What do I mean by that? Have I liked a nice amount of Tyler Perry's work? I have. I like Diary of a Mad Black Woman. I like Medea's Family Reunion and a lot of the other things, some other things that he's made. You know, I liked If Loving You Was Wrong TV show. I like The Haves and the Have-Nots. But then there are other things that I did not like a lot. It's other Medea-based things that I did not like. And the TV show, Bruh, he had with the men on the show and all of that. What it is, a lot of his stuff can be rooted in lowbrow humor. What is lowbrow humor? Humor where you really don't have to think about anything. It's meant, and I don't mean it disrespectfully, but it's really the definition of lowbrow humor. Humor that is not as intellectual. You don't really have to think about it. It's really like low-hanging fruit humor. For example, when you watch Tyler Perry shows, the character Hattie and Mr. Brown, their comedy is based in slurring their words. And you say you were going to the show, you going to the show, what you say, man, that type of stuff. And mispronouncing words. That's what those characters' comedy is based in that. Instead of saying cardiac arrest, oh, Mabel, I got cataract arrest. Mr. Brown, instead of saying LeBron James, Lebanon James. And there's some people it's black folks I know that laugh just like that. It does, that's the oh my God, I hate it. When people laugh like, but anyway, that's the coon laugh. Lord. I'm not calling Tyler Perry a coon. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying people be laughing like that. But there's some black folks that find that, oh, he said Lebanon James, oh, he said cataract arrest. Oh, it's so funny, it's so funny, it's so funny. And he's had an audience that has found that really entertaining and really hysterical. But me, that does not make me laugh. It does nothing for me. Cataract arrest, Lebanon James, you say you going show. That's not funny to me. You know what I mean? I like actual jokes, witty humor. Like, damn, that's funny as hell, but it was clever at the same time. Hey, that's smooth. That's funny, man. Hey, that's a great comeback. Damn, that's great comedic timing with each other. I like that type of comedy. The comedy that you saw on Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. Comedy that you can see in like the Jamie Foxx show. Certain type of comedy. Comedy that you would see in the Bernie Mac show. Bernie Mac. That's a show with no laugh track at all. But was hysterical as hell. Because it wasn't just, you going to show and Lebanon cataract arrest, and you say you going to the museum. I like, yeah, that type of stuff. And I'm not trying to denigrate the brother because he's made things that I really enjoy. I loved watching The Have and the Have-Nots. I love watching If Loving You Was Wrong was my show. That was my show for real. I got put on to that my last year at Mississippi Valley State University. I liked Diary of a Mad Black Woman. I liked Medea's Family Reunion and all of that, and it's things that I like. But when I saw stuff like Boo and Medea's Boo and Boo 2 and corny, low-hanging fruit, lowbrow humor just filled with all that, that's when it gets like, all right now, But again, he made his name off of that humor with those characters in the plays and stuff. And that's why he think he can write the shows by himself, because he has a niche audience, a niche audience or whatever. How do you say it? Niche. He has an audience that he caters to with that type of comedy, because they've been eating it up for years. And so when he writes scripts, like the show Bruh, that show, it felt like a long, really long Instagram skit. It really did. And a lot of the humor on there was like, bro, it's not even funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. Especially, but again, he does it. It really gets bad with the lowbrow humor when he has older characters, like old folk characters. And it's a certain demographic of people that they, oh, Lebanon, yeah, I didn't know. It's not gonna do nothing for me. And again, I appreciate the brother, putting black actors on and all of that, right? And it's some stuff that I feel like I really did like of his, but it's a lot of that stuff that I'd be like, yo, it's based in lowbrow humor. You know what I mean? Even though it's some stuff that I know I can enjoy. But like, yeah, that type of comedy, yeah, it's not for me. And I think that's why, again, he thinks that he don't need no writers, because he's been used to selling that type of product. And especially in like the plays and anything based around a Medea character, it was based on a lot of lowbrow humor at times, with messages sprinkled in. Lowbrow humor, messages sprinkled in, and certain serious stuff, But yeah, I think he felt like, damn, they ate that up. Well, I can do all the writing. And I'm like, no, you're going to need people who have a different type of witty humor. People who can relate to people of my generation. Because the older church folks, a lot of them going to eat that up. Because they find that type of stuff funny. Slurring your words and all of that. They think that a lot of that is funny. But like, yeah, like I'm not going to just say younger people. Because it's younger folks that find certain lowbrow stuff funny too. I think for people who are just like, I don't know, I like wittiness. So for people that like witty type of humor, wittiness, he needs to have writers to cater to a crowd of people who are like me, to not just pin yourself in one box. And I understand you can still have some of the lowbrow stuff in there, but to keep your core, excuse me, I'm stuttering, to keep your core audience engaged for sure. But you need more than just Medea stuff. Is just a lot of the Medea stuff be full of lowbrow humor, full of it, especially lately, And so that is, I wanted to make this video to talk about certain humor that I don't find funny, especially as a man who, I'm 31 years old. Certain things I found funny at 12, 13, especially physical comedy and lowbrow humor, I'm not going to find it funny like that no more, because as you've become well-read, as you've developed in your personality, as you develop you found things that you find really intriguing and interesting, there are certain things you're going to gravitate to more than others. Not just you got to be an intellectual, but like, yeah, your comedy, your sense of comedy, you like wit. You like, because a lot of the humor that I have myself with my other friends is based in wit. Wit and funny comebacks and stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's what my humor with my friends is really based in. So I have a tendency to want to look for that humor in other things. And when I find humor that I feel like, at times when I find humor that I feel like something at a 6th grader would find hysterical, I'm like, yo, no, we need some more challenging wit. To kind of like some grown folk laugh, like some stuff that just real like hilarious. Like the Bernie Mac show had grown folk wit in there. Grown folk wit, like certain looks and certain situations that Bernie Mac and them had on that show, man. It was very intriguing and very, very dope. And I think you can still do funny stuff, and you can still sprinkle lowbrow humor stuff in there, but there's a certain way to do it. You can still captivate the audience, especially Black America, with witty humor, because Bernie Mac's show was funny to a lot of people, and there was still wittiness in that. You know what I mean? So yeah, and a lot of it be lowbrow humor that Tyler Perry has, and that's what got him thinking he could just, damn, hold on. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm watching the Lakers game. LeBron just went crazy. Anyway, I think a lot of that is why a lot of people think, that's why he think he can write all these shows by himself, because he know a lot of people ate the other lowbrow stuff up. So hell, I'm gonna do Mia Culpa now, because hell, I mean, I don't think that was humor though. It's not humor, but what I'm saying is that you just think you're a writing savant because people eating up certain stuff that you really might not be trying that hard. And that's why he think he can just write it, because I ain't even tried that hard when I wrote that stuff and they ate it up. So he thinking, hell, I can write all this stuff by myself. I can write all this shit. And no, there's nothing wrong with needing help and having people help you with these things, man. This ain't to denigrate the brother, because I think the brother done he's done a service to black actors, by giving them roles in prominent productions that he's put on, with his own production company and all of that, you know what I mean? Own studios and all of that. Put actors in position to kickstart their careers and to, actually recognize that, to see their dreams coming true for real. So that's dope. But a lot of it is based on lowbrow humor that is not going to be attractive to someone like me that likes wit. Machiavelli Mills TV, I'm out. Peace.